start in the app to set a starting point.
So, as you can see, I'm trying to remap this. And that is a task all by itself. Especially now that I made this ditch. But we'll get her done. So I'm still at this. This is my 4th time remapping this whole property. But I'm gonna try again to remap this. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Now I've reset it to the factory reset.
Detection completed.
And this is the last thing I'm gonna do. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna throw this shit down into the woods and forget about it. No, I'm not. But I'm gonna turn it in, I think, if it doesn't work.
Click start in the app to set a starting point.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna set a starting point for this. Got it. Okay,
starting point defined.
So I'm just gonna map out a little area up to the little house there. It's a grilling house. It's a good grill in there. Never got that to work actually. It just the smoke don't go out the chimney. I don't know. Now I'm just gonna map this out and try to see if it can do this little part at least. I'm really fed up with this thing now. I had a lot of trouble last year too when I bought it, but now I don't know. It doesn't give me any fault messages either, so I don't know what's wrong with it. It just fiddles about and then says it's done. So me and the mower has become friends again. He's doing his job. Yeah, resetting did the trick. Factory settings, and now he's doing his job very well actually. As long as it lasts. But now me and Balder, we're gonna go and check something. I remembered many years ago I thought I saw something up in the woods over there that might help me now. There were some pipes like those they have put down, which I dug up there. So we're gonna go and check if, yeah, I think it's 2 in there. So I'm guessing they were gonna, yeah, use them somewhere up there. I don't know. I didn't put them there, but we're gonna go and check. So Oliver gets a little walk. He's happy. You know, Balder. In Norse mythology, Balder, he got killed by his brother Hod by an arrow of mistletoe. Yeah. He was blind, Hod. But Loki, yeah, you all know Loki, don't you? The cunning little bastard. He tricked Hod to shoot Balder with an arrow of mistletoe. Mistletoe was the only thing in the world that could harm Balder. Yeah, mistletoe. Because Balder had some nightmares and dreams about his future and his fate, I guess. So his mother, Frigg, she made all things in the world, all living, all dead things in the world, promise not to harm Balder, but the mistletoe. And Loki found that out. He dressed up as a woman and went to Frigg and found out mistletoe was the only thing she didn't fear to harm Balder, I think, or something. But he found that out and made an arrow and taught Hod how to shoot a bow and arrow, the blind brother of Balder, and he shot him. So that's the story about Balder. I don't know, it's my girlfriend who named him. But yeah, Norse mythology, that's cool. Odin and Frigg, the father and mother of Balder. Come here, Balder! So that's cool. Little history. But now we're gonna go in here to see. So this is the place where the pipes are, and in here, in the thickest of the brush, here, I think it's, come, yeah, here they are, here. Yeah, all moss grown and everything. Yeah, 2 pipes. They've been here a while. Oh, don't pee on it. Thank you. And they look good still, so... Then I can put down another pipe there. I don't know. Just to make a little, the passing a little. Here, we have a bait here for fox. We have a camera set up. I'm not going to show you the bait because there are... Well, people can take offense of that thing, I think. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to get those pipes out. I need to... It sure is raining now. Oh my god. Well, the grass needs it, so I guess it's good. Doesn't fit that well right now. Yeah, nosewheel. I'm gonna put a nosewheel on the excavator. I've been thinking about renting this thing out, and then it's easier to have a nosewheel to be, you know, when I put this on, for example, this ATV, I have to put on the bucket and then maneuver the hitch to get it on. But if you have a nose wheel mounted here, like this, hopefully this will work. And then we can move it around much more easily. So that's the plan now. And I also bought a new hitch thing here, because this one is bent, as you see. I hit it one time with the bucket of the excavator because I had that on. I was just gonna move it a little bit. And I can't bend it back now because you see, it's bent up here. I could bend it back with heat and stuff, but then I'll weaken it, I think. So they don't cost much. So I got one. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. But that one's too small. This one is 50 millimeters, that is, and the steel bar here is 60, so I need to buy something else for this. But that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna put on the nose wheel. will work. See this? This thing is bent a little bit down. So it grabs on the front there, so it's quite hard to get it off. And this wheel didn't have any air, I see. There you go. Yeah. So now we don't have to worry about the weight being on the four-wheeler. So that's good. I also bought these things. Some warning things for back and a little wire strap. I'm gonna have to wait with the wires on this because I need a new hitch first, I think. But I can put this on. These things are going on the back here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe here? Like this. No, I think here is this. Yeah. I'm gonna grab some bolts for this and see. Yeah. Okay. That didn't go as planned. I broke the bolt, or it's just the roofing screws. That's not good. Don't think I can get this one out. Yeah. Come on. Good. Now why did this happen? Nice. So I got both of those. I guess I'm gonna have to buy some lights. There are some lights that are flickering here. There are some lights, some wireless trailer lights I saw at the store where I bought the nosewheel and stuff. So I think I'm gonna go and return this thing now and buy one that fits, but it's a 3-hour round trip, I think, approximately. So it's raining so bad and it's really cold today. My fingers freeze. So I think I'm gonna do that now, and I'll check back later with you. So I went and got a new one. Cool, so good. User manual. So I hope this one will fit. Looks like the holes are lining up here. I think this is gonna be good. What size is this? Nice. And then we need the wire thing. This guy. Hopefully there's somewhere I can put this in. And I don't have to drill a hole. Will that work? Is this thing supposed? I have something downstairs. Where is this thing? Last time I saw it, it's over here somewhere. Yes, this thing. This thing is a climber. You hang the rope or you hang a carabiner in this for climbing walls and stuff. So I built a climbing wall. Yeah, outside. I guess you've seen it in some footage. And that's why I have these things. Just to put a belay rope in. Let's see. Yeah, we have a climbing wall right here. On this thing. And here we have lots of those things. So you can see there are 4 or 5 different routes up there. I don't know. It's been years since we've climbed on it, so. But maybe I can use this one to fasten on that thing. Let's hope that. So this thing, I think I can put it down here. And this thing holds. Well, it's a hell of a lot. I don't remember, and it doesn't say on it, but yeah, it's quite the amount more than this thing weighs. I think it's a ton or something. Maybe it's more. These are crazy strong. These climbing things. Let's see. Don't think I need a washer because this is a locking. Okay. And this one. It's kind of a big one of those keychain rings. And it's quite stiff. Let's see. We can pry this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's good. I think this is required if you're gonna go on the road with it. Yeah. And lights, of course. I don't know about that actually. I think I need a warning thing on the back. But yeah, this works. So, get the washer. Just hook it like that for now. Okay. Let's see. So I think I need a warning thing on the back here. Since this sticks out so far. So maybe if I just make something to put in there. But then I can start renting this thing out, but it's hella dirty. I don't take care of it. So that got me thinking of another thing. Equipment, a piece of machinery I got. So I bought one more thing when I was in that hardware store today. So we're gonna look at that next now. Yeah, pressure washer, and this one's old. I guess I bought this. I think it was the year before my daughter was born, and she's turning 19 now. In a month. So it's a 13 horsepower. Some Chinese thing. Oh, the fuel was on, but I guess she's out of fuel. With this one. Oh my god, it's more dirty than the excavator. But it's quite powerful, this thing. I'm gonna try to wash off some of that. said I had a lot of old crap, didn't I? And I do. Let's see, it's this is quite good. For washing your boat, or and this can suck straight from a stream. There was a suction hose with this, but I guess that one's gone. But you can just use any old hose here, I see. So, but I'm guessing there's a lot of seals gone on this. That's why I bought this today. I know the seals on. Yeah, there are no seals. There should be seals on this, I think. But we'll see. I'm missing. What's this then? This is the wide, low pressure chemical. I think I'm missing that one. I don't know. Maybe this is. I have no idea. Narrow. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get this thing running, and hopefully I can rent this out too. But I'm gonna use it to wash the excavator first, so I can rent that out. But this, I don't know if it starts. I remember this, the stop. That was a problem. But I don't know why it was a problem. I think it should be like this. On, off, off. But I'm gonna change the oil. Let's see if you can see anything. There's a lot of oil in there. Okay. So the fuel got in. Maybe. Well, it smells funny, but all the gasoline would have evaporated from. I guess this was used, I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe. I didn't use it much when I bought it. I just got it for cheap, so that's why I bought it. But let's see what we can do with this thing. I'm just checking the oil on this pump. I wanted to change it, but what kind of oil do I use? I was googling a bit and found out maybe lawnmower oil, SAE 30, non-detergent oil, but I don't know. So maybe. Well, I'm gonna change the oil to this, and please let me know if I've done something wrong there. I'm gonna check more, but I'm not gonna run it much. I'm just gonna try to start this thing and see if it works. But please let me know, what kind of oil do you think one of these pumps need? Remember, it's at 238 bars. That's a lot of PSI, isn't it? Couple thousand, I don't know. You can figure it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Let's try and hook this up to some water and see if it will squirt in it. one's leaking. And that's the other hose, so take it a look. That had some pressure to it. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if I think the gaskets in the nozzles here. I think they have disintegrated and got stuck in the nozzle heads. Let's check the red one now. So I found out there's a few things I have to fix still. It's a one nozzle, the green one. It seems like there's something stuck in there. And this button, I need to fasten that somehow. This wheel and the seal on this fuel tank, it leaks. So I have to fix that too. But otherwise, yeah, good, impressed actually. It worked after so many years standing. And there's no leaks on anything else, so I don't know. I'm glad. But let me know if I used the wrong oil on this. I'll change it again. I guess I'm going to run it a little bit and then change it. But not now. think. Okay. Well, we got a pipe in, and I kind of smoothed it out a bit. It's still so wet here, so I got stuck again. But now water is flowing like it should. It's a lot of water in here. We have had a whole week of rain almost. This is the first day when we have actually had some sunshine. So it's nice now. But that'll be all for this week. We didn't get much done, but I'm gonna wash off the excavator with the power washer. Try that, and then I'm gonna rent them out, both the power washer and the excavator, maybe the 4-wheeler too. So to make some money on this thing, on this farm, start some income. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.